Hey, how are you doing, College Corps? Thank you. It is so nice to be here today with you all. Thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me be part of this oath. Thank you for creating the single largest sign of College Corps in the history of the world right there. That is very impressive. I appreciate that very much. I just wanted to share, I had the coolest experience today. Can I share my experience with you? I'm walking down Broadway in downtown San Diego, Broadway Street. I'm on my way to get my smoothie, which is my favorite thing to have for lunch. And I'm about to walk in the smoothie shop and somebody yells, "Hey, Josh!" And I turned around and it was Michelle, who had served 3 years with College Corps, with UC San Diego. Who here served with Michelle? Do you know what I'm talking about, Michelle Barriga? 3 years with College Corps. That means she was part of our original cohort and is now continuing to serve with Justice Corps, helping low-income people navigate the justice system here in San Diego, and is now thinking about pursuing a law degree. How cool is that? Let's hear from Michelle. Now, why do I share this story? Because I want you all to be like Michelle, which means I want you to all recognize me on the street. I'm just kidding. Come on, guys. Help me out here. I want you to all be like Michelle, because Michelle, through College Corps, found her purpose. She found her passion, and she made a difference every single day that she's showed up for 3 years straight with College Corps. That's what you all get to do. And in a few minutes, I get to give you an oath. You're going to take an oath. You're going to take an oath because you're now part of this incredible program. You're now part of this service family of not just UC San Diego and USD, but also of over 40 campuses across the state of California, over 3,000 College Corps members this year in the state of California. And you are joining a family of California Service Corps members, including Climate Corps, Youth Service Corps, of over 10,000 young people like yourselves who have stood up to serve, stood up to make a difference, who want to transform not just themselves, but their communities. And I also, like you, had a chance to take an oath. It was a different oath, and I had a chance to wear a uniform. It was a different uniform than those cool, fancy College Corps shirts you guys get to wear. But I got to serve in the United States military as an officer in the Navy. And we're in a Navy town. I always love coming to San Diego. It's where I did a lot of my training, so it's fun to come back here. And I got to take an oath, but I didn't have the chance to take the College Corps oath because College Corps didn't exist when I was in school at a UC. So why did we create College Corps? Why did Governor Newsom and California Volunteers, why did we even create this program? And why do you have all these fancy people up here to celebrate you today? It's simple. Because we need you. You heard it from before from your vice chancellor. We need you. We need your help. I don't have to tell you right now that our state and our country and our communities are in crisis. We have a political crisis right now. You turn on the TV or you open your phone for about 30 seconds and you see a bunch of politicians screaming at each other. We have a climate crisis where our communities are literally burning down. We have floods at the same time as we have wildfires. We have a affordability crisis where California now has more billionaires than any state. We should be very proud about that. We probably have a few future billionaires in this crowd right now. And we have the highest poverty in the country. We have real problems, real challenges. We do not solve these challenges without you. It's why we created College Corps. And we feel like this program is a total win-win-win. It's a win, we hope, for you, not just because you're going to get $10,000 towards your education. We hope that helps. We hope it helps you graduate easier. We hope it helps you graduate with less debt. We hope this experience transforms your life in the same way that service transformed my life. I'm kind of jealous of you all right now because you get to start this journey. My first service experience, I was closer to your age. I was 17. I had a chance to go live in the Dominican Republic for a summer in a small town, a small community with no running water, no electricity. And I had a chance to work in environmental work and dig latrines because there was no plumbing. And I had a chance to experience what I hope you're going to get to experience, which is that service connects us. When we step up for other people and in our community, we not just connect to our community, we connect to each other. So to that end, I'm gonna ask you for a favor right now. Will you all just do me a quick favor and look to the person to your side or behind you or in front of you and give them a high five? Come on, let me see some high fives out there. You can give them a high 10. I can see some high 10s out there. I want you to give each other high fives, and I want you to smile, and I want you to laugh, and I want you to meet someone new who you haven't met before, and I want you to remember each other. I see some air high fives right there. I like that. I want to see a lot of air high fives because this is about connection. We are living in a time that is so isolated and divided and polarized that the Surgeon General a couple of years ago declared an epidemic of loneliness. Think about that. We're so lonely because we're on our screens all day long, or we're divided, or we're disconnected, or we don't feel like we belong. You are now part of a program that you will always belong to. You will always be part of College Corps. And the people you just gave high fives to, whether you ever met them before, you will always be connected. And the people that you'll be working with every single day in your community, keep giving those high fives. I like that. You will always be connected to. That's what this is about. Cherish that community. We hope this is a win for you. We also hope it's a win for the community because as you heard, you're going to be doing some really important work out there. You're going to be tutoring and mentoring. When you're tutoring and mentoring, you're not just teaching math. You're not just teaching reading. You're giving hope to a new generation. You're showing another generation of young people that they can be like you. They can go to college one day. When you help somebody who's food insecure, you are teaching them that their circumstances do not define who they are, that they have dignity, that they are a human being and you value them, that they matter. When you are planting community gardens and trees and plants in the community, you're not just planting one tree, you're planting shade and food and hope and air for our planet for generations to come. That's what you all are doing. It's a win for our community. And finally, your service, what we are here to celebrate today, is a win for all of society. And here's why. And we have to acknowledge right now that while we're here celebrating you all and we're proud of you all, there's some of your fellow College Corps members who aren't with us today. And they're not with us because we live in a society right now where people have to fear. People have to live in fear just because of who they are. We have to live in fear because we have a society and a culture that has become divided, and we've become to celebrate cruelty and division and othering. You all, every single one of you, represent a different kind of society that we have the chance to create. One that values connection and compassion and community. And the only way we get there, the only way we change our culture so that everyone that comes after you can be here and doesn't have to stay at home in fear is by serving and making a difference, by doing what you are doing in College Corps. So yes, we're here to celebrate you today. We're here to start what we hope is a lifelong journey of service. And I want you to think about your legacy. Think about your legacy. Think about Michelle's legacy. 3 years in College Corps. And now you stand on her shoulders. And someday next year, there will be another student, maybe a first-gen student, maybe a student who needs help paying for college, maybe a student looking for their passion who's going to stand on your shoulders. That's impact. That's powerful. And now College Corps is not just expanding this year because of the people who came before you. We're also expanding to other states like Minnesota and New York who've also created their own College Corps. How cool is that? This program is expanding across the country because of the model you've all provided. So I get a chance now to ask you to stand up and to take an oath. Faced with apathy, I will take action. Faced with conflict, I will seek common ground.